Okay, I'm feeling a little more confident now, so let's do this. Where were we? Alright, so yeah, as you can see, we got 4 Cyclops here. There's one on top of one another. There's only so much space right now. The table is only so clean. And I haven't optimized the chair to tripod ratio. But I can at least work in such a way that my hands are facing the same way that I am. That's synced. Actually, okay, that is pretty close. Cool. Just make sure. Anyway, like I said, or as I was saying, we have the heavy assault Cyclops. This is an older one that I chanced upon at the Dollar General, so they might still have some near you. I don't even know. And they've got those mini kits that come in the helmets that I need to get, but we're definitely doing that one because that's ancient. This packaging was the last wave. I have opened these to get the rec packs out, by the way, so you're not missing much there. But we've got the Incinerator, and we've got the Strike Cyclops. I don't know why they call it a Strike Cyclops. It's just got a gun. Yeah, it seems they released them 2 at a time, although the latest batch in this new packaging here, this is the new Mega Construx packaging. The Mega Bloks nomenclature they're using more for brain fart. Oh, like the giant building blocks for kids and stuff. So they made all the more serious kits, Mega Construx. Nothing to do with the old Construx toys before. But they re-released the Incinerator in that packaging. So don't double buy it. And then there's this guy. I don't know if it's a repack of an older kit or if it's a new one entirely. But this is the latest one I had. If it came out earlier, I didn't get a chance to grab it before. So that's our selection. I'll slide these off where it's harder for me to reach things. And we're going to start with the heavy assault. Now this has the bubble packaging. I think this was the one that ran at the same time as the Flood Cyclops, which was the first one we did. I think it was one of the first kits we did, period, here. So there's that. Fascinating stuff. Oh, if you're wondering about the donation bar up there, I am trying to get some money for some surge protectors. A, to support more lights around this nonsense. And B, so I don't have to plug things in weird, like, it's a nightmare of extension cords right now, and there's actually systems that are unplugged, which is unusual for me. I should probably do that more often. Like, I want to prioritize 1 or 2 for frequently on systems, and then have one for less turned on systems. Like, I haven't turned on my 360, and, like, since I got a replacement. Okay, enjoy unwrapping sounds. There we go. It looks like hell. Alright, instructions. We're going to do the usual piece sort and then assemble. The nice thing is these come like half, as you can tell, they're half pre-assembled, so, or at least in the general shape that they ought to be. Oh, there's a little... I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it's focusing well enough, but there's a little punch piece on the back to just yank it straight out instead of tearing things apart like a chump. Whatever. Work gets done. Okay, so looks like our little Marine boy here, he is actually stated to be a UNSC Marine, is assembled completely, so I don't have to deal with that nonsense. That's the one thing I love about these kits, is they don't make you assemble the dudes. I like assembling the dudes. Don't get me wrong. It just takes so much extra time. But let's see if let's get him on face screen there. I can see him there. Got like a white and green armor, brown pants thing going on there. And he has a tiny gun. Looks like a shotty. I guess that would tie into the whole assault branding. Oh! That was launched at my face. And I don't know... Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, alright. So, we have... a shooty man's. Is that a rail? I think it's a railgun, actually. See if I can get that on big screen here. Come on. I'm still getting used to some of this nonsense. Oh, I'm behind my fat head. Down? Okay. But you can kind of see it's a... That looks like a railgun to me. It's a terrible way to hold it. Let me at least get it, you know, inside the arm here. So I can brace it a little better. Like a cool guy. Like a cool guy. Well, wouldn't be firing at that straight angle anyway. But whatever, whatever. He's going to hang out over here. So we give him a ride to hitch. So, yeah. Okay. Side pieces in a minute. Let me try to find the least noisy way of getting this stuff out of this packaging. Interesting packaging method. I'm kind of glad they got rid of it. Oh my god, these are... I think they just... I don't think these missiles launch. I think they just attach. But you got some missiles. What else you got going on? Have whatever this pile of nonsense is. Okay, we got like a wheel thing. Oh, that's probably going to be like a sort of repeating cannon. Or maybe it has to do with the missiles. I don't know. I didn't really look. I probably should have looked at the packaging first, but whatever. We have instructions. You got 2 tubes and a tube with a stick thing on it. Again, getting used to the new positioning. Part of it is, the last time, like when we did these before, we were a little more centered and a little further out. Cause I was basically kneeling on the floor by the table to work on these, whereas here it's a little more convenient for everyone. Still ironing out the kinks, but got shoulder pads because we are horrendously 80s here in the UNSC. Is that attached already? I can't tell. The head. Okay, we have a body. We have a canopy. Footsie 1. Footsie 2. And garbage. Okay, this one kind of has the same kind of extendy toes. I guess they all do. It would make sense. They are, you know, basically the same equipment line. Alright, now let's sort small things. Let me move these over here. Better for the light. Not as good as that optimal setup I had, but that optimal setup started falling off the ceiling. So, it was very ramshackle. I kind of wish I had taken pictures before I threw it out. It was basically a cone, like a half cone made out of, not a cone, but a reflector made out of white poster board attached to half of a poster tube and taped to the ceiling. I did not know we had the kind of paint that's not supposed to deal with any kind of adhesive, so I'm going to have to touch that up. Things happen. Nothing major, please don't yell at me. Okay. Oh, we almost lost the tiny hand thing. Alright, so we got all that. These are, you know, the major bits. We're going to keep that all in the same neighborhood. We have a tube. Well, we have a question mark. What's going on? We have a snap nubbin. Like, if there's a way I could mark an invisible box with, like, hollow lights or something, or lasers. Great, but, alright, so one of those. We got 2, I like to call these pieces the lanterns. If you're familiar with Lego, you've seen these. We will get used to this. I know I'm like embarrassing myself terribly here, but maybe I should hold them up to the other camera, which makes a little more sense to me. But yeah, it's got like the 2 different side round ones, and it's got an opening in the back. Ooh, it's a double wide lantern. Let's try it over here. See, that's kind of pointless, though, because when we have this whole camera here. Oh, we got 2 ridgy guys, ridge plates. Trying to organize, and I realize I'm making more of a mess than anything else. Alright. This looks like part of a chair, probably the back. We have a square. 4 square in bar length that I use. Got a little nubbin with a little sticky thing pointing off of it. We have the letter T. We have a Lego man's severed hand. Okay, we got a couple more of these snap-in guys. One. Really get some sort of mat for this stuff too, so A, things will not roll away, and B, I'm gonna be better. Oh hey, there's a fourth snap-in thing. There was more after that. Yeah, we got a cone. Talking about cones a lot today, apparently. And then 3 double-ended pegs, which are usually interconnectors of some sort that enable rotation. Probably for the missiles, judging by the number and size, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, and then we have the fun stuff bag. This is all like the oddball parts. Oh, there's a dead space up here. You go up here now. Be a better storage area anyway. Yeah. What do we got going on in this thread? We've got magic fingers. It's just like a fork, basically. Alright, we got your double butt square half roundy piece. That's gonna take those pegs. Promise you that. The letter Y. Oh. One of these guys? No, there's 2. Hold on, I'll get this. Come on, prehensile toes. I'm not wearing any pants, so I really don't want to get up. Oh, prehensile enough. Thank you, ape ancestors. But yeah, we got 2 fun discs. I feel like they're going to be backing something. I'm trying to turn things more into the light, too. We're learning. We've been getting better. We have a red one of those fun discs. That's going to be like a rotating barrel for something. I promise you. We have a bunch of potato mashers. I've never seen these before. These are a new piece to me. I've never encountered anything like that. But let's see if I can. It's like round and open on one end, and then it's got the tiny peg the other end. They like to roll, apparently. Go figure. Another one of these butt peeps. What are you? This looks like some. Well, it looks like a crotch piece, but the dude is too big unless it's going on the thing itself. Tiny round but open? I'm not used to that. Round but open Jim Jam. This looks like the blade from a meat slicer. And 2. I guess those are going to be ammo belts. But there you go. Alright, that's all the stuff. And the things. Let's put it together. Probably going to be able to see... Oh, that's right. The instructions in these are always kind of weird, so I'm not going to try to get the whole thing on camera, but I might be able to fit some of it into the shot. If we slide some of this over, I can make this work. How loud is this jam? I'm dialing that one down a bit. And apologies again if the playlist gets repetitive. I only have so many Halo jams at this point. I need to pick up all the soundtracks again in a more legitimate fashion. And rip them. I have one of the vinyls. I have been slacking. I mean, we took ads off the YouTube channel anyway, so I really don't care about getting ad marked. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is working out pretty well, the setup, though. Facially. Yeah, often we're probably going to get to skip a couple steps too, because the instructions often mention that you have to attach the arms and the leg bits, like on here. But those are usually, they're already connected. It was in the filthy, lazy American packaging. How Canada does this. I don't know, man, I just work here. Oh, look at the plastic on here, it's ugly. Oh, hey, that's a PlayStation 2 memory card. Needed a judge of space. After I zoomed in. Okay, so make a lot of noise near the mic. Which direction did these instructions go? Of course they go left to right, so it's going to be a pain in the butt. But I'll keep them slightly off camera, and I'm going to take a drink. Okay, let's go. I do enjoy that they tell you like how many of each piece you need. So first things first, looks like we're assembling the seating arrangements here. So I need 2 of these little gray guys. Also, sometimes there are extra pieces, so don't worry about that. Find some. We need chair back. Where's chair back? Chair back! And the main Jim Jam, which again, it is showing that... okay. It doesn't have this piece on it, but you can take this off, the V, so you can get the chair in easier. So you need to take it off to put some securing jimmers in behind it, in these holes here, in the shoulders. See in a second. So, seat goes in. That's pretty straightforward. It's a chair. Okay, then you want to pop these bad boys. Basically, you're giving it very widely spaced nipples. And then you pop this back on. It'll be held in place a lot better than it was. Because it's got one peg on the bottom here. That over my finger. But yeah, we find A and B into C. And alright, now we have a much more sturdy body. Phase 2 is attaching the legs. Well, the feet are put together, so we don't have to worry about that. And the upper leg bits are already on there, so really we just need 2 of these guys. Gray Jim Jammers. I may have been wrong about my gray Jim Jammer assumption earlier. But they just go... Might be missing a Jim Jam. That's a new one. I'm gonna go check the plastic again. Oh wait, there are 4 of these. I can't count. Okay, so I got scared there. I can't build my dude. So yeah, these just pop into the legs like so. Get up in there. Yeah, I definitely need to get a backlight for this too. Somehow angle it so it's not destroying the front lighting, but like a top light. Pop that in. Pop that in. Your legs actually have joints now. Yeah, the back view's a good one there. Kind of see them sticking out the sides there. And then there were. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, the knees are supposed to look even up, so you want to go outside to inside here. Alright, that looks good. I have to give it a bit of a nudge because they have a bit of a lip to them to keep things from falling off once you get them on. Once it's on, squeeze steppy. Oh yes. Beautiful. I'm turning them upside down. But yeah, looking good. Working out. He's a little bit butt heavy though. I mean, here, yeah, I mean, look at that. That's a little butt heavy. I'm a little worried. I have to lean him forward to make him okay. I don't know why I'm gendering this thing. Okay, now things get slightly complex. in step 3. Kind of see what we're doing here. But it will involve the canopy. And it looks like arms too. So, we need these two guys. The double hole butt things I was calling them earlier. We need that. Peg friend. Back a bit. That is probably destroying it. Go here. Back. Relax. These guys, these guys. What else we got here? 2 more of these. Alright, that's going to attach those to the arms. By these, I mean the pegs. Oh, the grills. Basically, we're wiping out half of this stuff that is waiting on us. The arm bits are already attached. We can take them off if we need to. Don't really think we need to, though. Okay. Actually, yeah, we'll take them off just to... They're just on ball joints, and it'll make my life a little easier if we just... Okay, so... Start with righty here. Notice it's kind of round corner over the front, angle goes towards the back. Peg goes in. Peg goes in. Peg goes in. Peg apparently does not go in. Ow. Sometimes you gotta like pinch them a bit. And they are designed to stay together, so they can be a little recalcitrant. How many streams you fucking... Sorry, pardon my language. It's getting aggravating. I wish I had pliers or something. Not think ahead. And I just lost my Jim Jam. Let me find the Jim Jam. Not go far. Okay. Sorely tempted to find some pliers. Make this work. Okay. Let's try the brute force downward technique. Sometimes you get like one side of the lip in there. I'm also like nervous because I already wrenched my thumb last, I guess 2 weeks now? It was not pleasant. Okay. Screw this. I'm gonna go grab some pliers real quick. Playing with toys, need pliers. I will be right back. Luckily, these parts aren't really, like, visible in the final product, so... I'm not gonna be totally brutalized. I'm just gonna give it a little squeeze. You probably don't even need pliers this big. Oh, yeah, don't not use a lot of force. I barely touched that, and it was like, you're destroying me. It still didn't work. Okay. Kinda worked. Maybe pliers were a bad idea. They definitely were a bad idea. Don't use pliers, kids. This is just ridiculously tight. Yeah, I'm like destroying this peg. The other half of this go. Let me figure out where we're going with this. Okay, that ends fine. I don't know why this is being such a piece of rubbish. Ugh. At this point, I think I'm just going to take what I can get. Let's see if we can get this on camera. Like a very slight gap there. Okay, but if I do much more, it's going to destroy this poor thing, so. Oh, got it. Alright, maybe we never have to do that again. It's still fine. It's a little... Plastic's a little deformed, but whatever. Slight manufacturing error. Okay, and then the grill goes on here. Boop. Sorry for the off-camera stuff. Slide up a little here. Okay, and then we can put the arm back, I guess. Again. Basically, you just want 4-frame facing forward there. And then we repeat that for the other side. Okay, it was the socket that was being a bastard. Probably should have jammed something in there. I need to fall over on the floor that I need not to have fallen over. So let's just vibrate the entire camera for a bit. Ah! Earthquake. It's not an earthquake. I'm just a dumbass. Okay, so face forward. This way. Okay. And this side's actually a little different. This one we're going to be putting peg backwards. Then the dot in front. And then putting the grill on it. Like so. See the peg sticking out there? Yeah. Dot is obviously spacer to keep it real up front. No spacer on the other side for some reason. I'm just double checking we didn't forget anything. Now we're good. Okay, arm goes on. That's probably for the magazine for something. Yeah, alright, we're looking good. Getting there. Oh, and the canopy. So a couple little clips in the back here. Turning it at terrible angles, I'm sorry. And that just pops on. Much like the last one. This one's completely opaque, so you couldn't really see anything out of it, but whatever. I just work here. Okay, arms are on. Completo-ish. Complete-ish. There's probably some things involved. Alright, let's get you out of the way again. Go to build town here. What is next? Oh, shoulder pads. Hey, that's what those little tiny pegs are for. These weird guys. This is literally an entire step. Is just putting the shoulder pads on. So the potato mashers have sockets on them. So if I can get one on. Oh, you can kind of see that. And there's little nubbins on the bottoms of the shoulders here. Guess what goes to what? That's a thing. Like that. Another one. Another one. Drawn, and then they just go on the shoulders. And they are symmetrical, so looking good thus far. Gentle squeezes. Gentle squeezes. Okay. Now things get involved. I don't know if you can see. Look at step 5 here. That's a lot of stuff. But we're basically building the entirety of the missile and other weapon racks. It should have been split into 2 steps, I would think. But whatever. Alright. So it looks like we need... What don't we need? Okay, I need Lego hand. I need double Lego hand. I need frisbee. I need tiny pipes. I need handle pipe. I need cone. I need fork. That over there. Go with the question mark. I need ammo belts. Take the camera. Need big discs. Discs of Tron. I need fan. I need missiles. And I need the letter T. So, oh, and I need this guy, and this guy, and these guys. So really, literally all that is left is those. Well then. Alright, so let's do this. Cool. Step 1. Take that. Yeah, that is the one we need. Okay, then Frisbee goes... I think the best way to do this would be to insert the Frisbee... There's kind of a lip side here, and there's one with like... I guess it's just like a manufacturing insignia. You want the lip out, and then you put the cone on it, so it looks like well-plated dessert. I don't know. That goes on top of this bad boy, one of these bad boys. Discs with the pegs on, and then you jam the letter T in there. I'll do that on the table just so it's flush. Alright, so now you have a dynamite plunger, but we're going to put missiles on it instead. I need... Kind of curious where they're going with this. The instructions are a little weird. You want to clip double hand guy here. I'm going to clip that under the top of the T so that the top part of the clip is not attached to anything. Basically, it makes it so it's all level. It does turn a little bit, but you kind of want to make it good and perpendicular like so. There we are. Okay. And then you fire the missiles, and by fire, I mean attach. The holes go all the way through on these bad boys, so pretty easy to... And you want them sticking upward. Give it a little wiggle room there, because otherwise it's going to be not quite right. The guidance fins. Term for those. I forgot it. I am old. But yeah, the finny, arrowy jibby-jabbers on the missiles will interfere and make them lean weird if you don't give them a little give. So just get it on the pole, slide it out a little, and I guess that looks pretty good actually. Not entirely perfect. I'm a little sloppy, but it'll do. So we got missiles now. Alright, that goes on the left hand with a missile up top. There's 4 gubbins on the bottom of that disc. Socket that on. The hand bit, and rotate the letter T appropriately to even things out. Okay. Have to finagle the missiles a little to make it look good. That's fine. I have fat hands and weird thumbs, so it's a little off. I'll fix it when I shelve it. Whatever. Those are weird. So, alright, now it's shaping up to be a thing that will ruin some buttholes. Now we have to do the Vulcan cannon, Gatling gun, whatever. So, you're going to take your double lantern and your 2 half lanterns. Half lanterns, you want to do this in my hand so you can see it. Basically, you want holes in... Or... You want it like a square. but you can kind of see the nodules are facing out to the sides on the single lanterns. That's what you want. And that gets the square on top of it to hold it all together. I probably should have just jammed them individually into the square to make my life and your life easier. Alright, well that's what it looks like when you do it properly, as at least per the instructions. And I get a little bit of open in there. Yeah, you can see that now. Okay, so you do that. And then it's gray frisbee, red frisbee, fan thing. So I'm going to stick the two frisbees together. Figure out how this works. Okay, yeah, you should line up the sides there. There's notches. Good. And you make a pizza. And then you put a big fan thing on top of the pizza. Alright. And then that. 4 holes on that bottom. Go on top of this bad boy. Direction doesn't matter so much there. Because circles. Okay. Then. This is interesting. Well, there's one way to make a gun. I don't know. Alright, you need the fork. And then you want stick pipe. Like black on black is not working. Stick pipe goes on the bottom one with the with this little pipe, a little stick sticking out. Other 2 pipes go up top. Like so. Like a little alien dude. No. Okay. Oh, and then you gotta put Lego Man hand holding it from the wrong direction. So, the reason the Lego Man lost his hand is because he shot himself in the face. There we go. And there we go. Oh, then pipes. Well, first this goes into Frisbee Town in such a way that hand barrel is towards these gubbins here, the dual. Try to even that out, I guess. And then your ammo belts, they're pretty flexible, which is good because you're jamming them in the sides now. That's what the lanterns are all about. One on one side. Don't worry, they flex pretty well. There you go. Yeah, there's one right there. There you go. Get in there. And number 2. I don't think the ends really matter because it will all bend in such a way that it will look okay in the long run. But yeah, there you go. Ready to shooty. Alright, and that's that. That goes on the other hand. Honestly, it's going to be easier than just putting the disc on it. I'm going to do it upside down because I'm a cool guy and still used to doing it the other way. Knowing my luck, the belts were supposed to be up. The belts were indeed supposed to be up, so I did that upside down. I have to get it off the hand. Of course, it's going to be completely inconvenient to me. Pro tip, don't screw up. Luckily, it's all kind of together now, so... The hand was down towards the double lantern, right? Yeah. We'll just reassemble that. Double lantern first. Attaching the belts would be or detaching the belts would be pointless. I probably could have just rotated the barrel around, actually. Well, no. Then the ammo belts would still be wrong. So... See, when ammo belt's up, attached to the hand. Now I apparently cannot attach to the hand because I'm bad at Legos. Sorry, not Legos. We're all friends here. Okay! That's looking more like it. Let's get up in your face with that. There you go. That's how you look at weapon stage. What is left? It's probably only like 1 step. Maybe 2. Alright, so we need tiny peg. The hose is literally the last thing. I see, so this... Oh, it's like a backpack, actually. I just got a good look at it. Let's see if we get some light on that. Get up in there. Can't get good light. Maybe if I do it in the main cam? Tiny on screen, but I don't know. Zoom and enhance. Whatever, it's a backpack, basically. Or a pouch of some sort. That's going to go into the left shoulder here. Yeah, it's literally just a backpack, which is kind of adorable. And then you want to peg this side for reasons. Reasons we're about to see in a second. Now that he's ready to carry a school lunch, you take your tube, which is, I don't know if it's supposed to have any particular shape, but it's probably most convenient to put the short end on this side. And the other one on the peg that you put on the arm way earlier. Now, you got things to fire the missiles, I guess? Missile juice? Alright, and your boy is ready to drive. Get him back a bit. I don't want to lay him down and screw up the hose here. Get my fat hands out of the way. Your boy, drive. Okay, so pop this open, put a marine in it, forget about it forever. Kind of gotta put that railgun somewhere. I'm just gonna... Oh, there's pegs in the back. The carrying place is any. Kind of conflicts with the chair, so we're just gonna hang it there so it doesn't forget it. But their legs usually, yeah, they jam up pretty well. Twist them. I always forget they have the good twisty torso too. But all right. Can we? Guess we will have to fold his legs down. I was going for the lazy man's way, but here we go. All right, get in there. All right, jam him in there. Cool dude. And good night, everybody. But there you go. That is the heavy assault friend, and I'll get some pictures of him in the morning. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I think we'll do at least one more before I call it here. Alright, it took a little longer than I remembered, but whatever. I'm totally not folding these the right way. Gotta like do the... whatever.